Hello guys, today we're going to talk about how to strategically place yourself within the office and build relationships that set you up for promotion. As an operations manager, I've had many people report to me, and I've had the pleasure to sit back and watch, even on management members on my level. And let me tell you about character A and character B. Character A was the gentleman that never went above and beyond. To be honest, he barely did his job, but he was strategic and he was tactical, and he made sure the tasks that needed to be done, those not low-hanging fruits, those priorities, for the most part, he made sure that the priorities were always done. However, this is the same gentleman that never missed a lunch break. This gentleman never stayed beyond 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. This gentleman did his job, and that was it. That was status quo. Now you have personality B. This individual she came in early and she left after everyone else. She was always busy doing tasks from A to Z. She didn't have a to-do list. Everything got done. It wasn't a prioritized to-do list. It was everything got done. She was burnt out because she worked so hard. And even while everyone could see her working as hard as she did, she didn't advocate for herself. She just got the work done. She worked the long hours. In fact, it became expected of her, and then extra tasks were put on her. No, the tasks were not divvied up and assigned to character A and B. No. The one that was always there doing all the extra work got more work added on to her. Let me tell you about character A. Character A, in his strategy, he was smart. He understands office politics. While character B never took a lunch, character A made sure that he always got a lunch. He actually planned lunch dates so that him and high-level decision makers were actually going off campus to have lunch together. He was also very tactical, as he understood the interest of some of the high-level decision makers. They were runners. He was also a runner, and he leveraged that skill or that hobby that he had. And when there were marathons nearby, he invited the high-level decision makers. Now, he invited other individuals in the office, but he certainly invited the high-level decision makers to marathons in the city, marathons two states away. Now they're driving in a car. That is time for them to bond. They get to know one another. They're talking about each other's families. They're sharing enjoyable moments outside of the office. Now he's building a relationship with those decision makers that are going to make the decisions about who gets the promotion, who gets the biggest raise. He was very strategic and very tactical about that. Another thing this gentleman did is, every day at 4 o'clock, this man was going home. As management associates, you guys, we know the deal. We're not on a clock, and we're expected to do whatever is required to get the job done. There's just no clock. However, in this man's world, 4:30, no later than that, he was out the door. It was religiously out the door, unless it were an extreme emergency. While on the other hand, character B was always there early, and she left late every day. Now, with that being said, I cannot say that the other gentleman was more favored because he was a male and because she was a female. No. It was because he understood how to build key relationships. He leveraged those key relationships. And you know, guys, there's a saying, people do things for people that they like. If you're making a decision about who's going to sit in the seat next to you, are you going to put someone there that is enjoyable to talk to, you have a lot in common, you feel a certain camaraderie with, or are you going to put someone else there that they can do the job, however there's no relationship? With that being said, when there came a promotion There was it was a dual role. This person was going to be wearing two hats. There's no doubt in my mind that character B was more qualified, had the background experience, actually had run this particular function and department pretty much as an extra add-on that they had put on her over a year ago. But when the title came, when more money came, when the recognition came, it was awarded to character A. What I'm saying to you guys is, I'm not saying to be a kiss up. I'm not saying to run up and behind the boss. No. I'm saying understand that your boss is a person. Understand that your boss in many cases is relational. And in being a relational person, you should do things that are going to build the relationship. You should do things that are going to create an environment where they enjoy your company. I'm not saying not to be skilled at your job, not to do your job. Now, remember I said character A did his job. He just did not go above and beyond. Another thing character A did is he made sure that the time that he was in the office at lunch, at the lunch table, or bringing in game, he was a hunter. So he was very smart. He would bring in different, whatever it was, venison, whatever it was, and they enjoyed it. He brought those things in. He ate lunch with them. And when it was time for the promotion, they overlooked the person that was more qualified and chose the person that they enjoyed spending more time with. The moral of this story is, understand that relationships are important. That yes, we need to do our jobs and we need to do them with a level of excellency. But don't forget the human factor. Don't forget that people are relational and they enjoy doing things for people that they like. That's my tip for today. In all of your doing, in all of your busyness, make sure that you're building key relationships with those decision makers.